I've turned RuneScape into a roguelike, and I'm locking myself into RuneScape's regions randomly for 24 hours at a time. In those 24 hours, I progress my account, bank, skills, and quests as far as possible, and then I take on the hardest PVM content in that area. If I fail the PVM challenge, I wipe my entire account, dropping everything I have ever accumulated. But if I succeed, I permanently unlock the ability to save one item if I wipe in the future. What's the goal? If I manage to successfully complete all 10 regions in a row, I'll immediately gear up and challenge Zook, the hardest PVM content in the game. If I win, the series is over, but if I fail, I wipe and start all over again. Can it be done? Let's find out. What is up, all you beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of the Roguelike OSRS adventure. And I want you guys, before the episode even starts, I want to let you guys know that we do a good amount of barrows in this region, so I want you guys to get your guesses in on what the first unlock slot in the collection log is going to be for us, because we do get one in this region. That's all that I'm going to say. Don't skip ahead. But I want you guys to get your guesses in down below. And of course, if you end up enjoying today's episode, it's totally free and it really does support the channel to hit that subscribe button or like button or turn that bell notification icon on. Without further ado, let's get into that recap for those of you who missed last episode. So last episode, we ended up rolling Valamore, and honestly, there's a lot to do in this region, but unfortunately for me, I only had access to about half of it. So I started off completing the two quests that I could do, Riveting Tale of the Lilypad Labor Dispute, and Twilight's Promise. After that, I had free reign to do whatever I could actually do in the region, so I set out to actually start thieving and check out the house keys, and oh my gosh, I got way higher of a thieving level than what I thought I was going to, all the way up to 75. I also got some bone shards while thieving from the wealthy citizens, which got me up to 58 prayer as well. Bought myself full adamant, and then I started pickpocketing master farmers because there was an allotment patch that I could utilize. So I went ahead, did that, and was able to get my herblore level up to 40. And I also knocked out some fishing as well. And after the 24 hours were done, we ended up rolling Morytania, which brings us to where we are now. Alrighty, so we still had a little bit of time left, and after seeing what we rolled, I went ahead and gathered a little bit of quest stuff that I could in this region in hopes that we can actually complete Ghosts Ahoy. So we're going to make our way over to Morytania now and get started. I'm going to see if I can immediately slap that quest out of the way. And then I do want to work on some crafting. I think maybe 60 is a very doable goal. In this region, we have so much money, and ports is really the only thing that I can actually work on with the cash there. There's a bolt rack store there, but I'm not going to be grinding barrows, so we're not going to be buying any of that. And I'm going to be doing my best to get as many runes as I can from the Shades of Morton's minigame. That way we at least have some way to try and kill the brothers in the tombs. Although I don't know if I can actually get an elemental staff in that region. So I'm going to have to actually do some research on that. If I can, then that'll be great. If not, I do not think that we will be beating this region. Alrighty, I just got done collecting the bones for the Ghosts of Ahoy quest. I need some ecto tokens, and I did some digging. I can get an air staff in this region. Outside of the Shades of Morton minigame, there are some zombies in Tarn's lair that we can kill. So, thankfully we have that available. So, we should be able, if we roll barrows, to complete it like we did last time. I'll have pretty much the same equipment outside of any attack magic bonus, but that's really not that necessary, so we just need to roll that 50-50 again, and I think that we can beat this region and hopefully utilize our cash in the next region. I just got done killing the giant lobster and it dropped an ensouled scorpion head. I didn't even know that was a thing. I guess it's just a reskinned scorpion, and it shares a very similar drop table. That is very interesting. It's time to find out now whether or not I'm going to be able to complete this quest, so hopefully I can. I don't know why I had in my mind that I potentially needed 3 red dye when I already had the orange. I just like I don't know. I just woke up. That's my excuse. Don't roast me in the comment section. Alrighty, we have got our U short bow back. I'm actually really glad I can get bowstring from doing the temple trekking minigame. That is really, really nice. I'll finish up this quest now. It will be very, very nice to have a one-click teleport. I was freaking out for a sec because I thought I accidentally put my spade back in the farmer's area. But we're good. So yeah, after I complete that, we'll have a one-click teleport in this region. Hey, here we are completing Ghosts Ahoy. 2400 prayer experience, 2 quest points, free entry into Port Phasmatis, and of course the beautiful Ectophile, the one-click teleport in this region. Okay. Hopefully we can actually beat this, because I need to beat this quest in order to access Tarn's lair so I can get that air staff. I'm feeling pretty good. Our stats are a lot better than last time we were here and we tried to beat this. I have a strength potion. I've got some energy potions this time around, which I didn't have last time. That was kind of my downfall. So hopefully we can do this. Good gosh. That quest is honestly so brutal for a mid-game quest. Like, oh my gosh. It feels so good to have that completed. Like, it was close. It was close. I just ran out of prayer. The energy pots, 100%. Absolutely clutched that for us, no doubt about it. Okay, here we are completing a haunted mine. Absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, I don't have any wool to make the amulet of South, but that is okay. We're up to 66 strength, probably close to 67. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut like a few more. Oh, also 82 combat as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut like a few more. Just so I can make some in the future, but I'm going to re-gear and head back to try and kill some of those zombies for that air staff. I was beginning to think that this drop actually didn't exist from zombies. How long did it take us? 143 kills. This place is absolutely awful to try. I have to hop between these two passageways, trap this skeleton behind this like water thing over here. It's not fun, and these traps reset so fast. But you know what? We got it. I'm good to go. Now I can do other things. Okay, it is time to start the Shades of Morton minigame grind all over again. That is how I'm going to get chaos runes in this region for barrows in hopes that that is what we roll. Regardless, I need to do it anyway. I would like to get some prayer experience. Might get a level, who knows. But it is a little unfortunate that I don't have 65 fire making, because then I could do U-Pyre logs, and the stuff that I can get from there is way better than what I can get from normal pyre logs. But you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna get a couple. Hopefully we can get the flame tier bag, and then I'll be good to go. I actually might be able to buy that now that I'm thinking about it, but I know that I can buy the hammer to increase the rate at which I earn favor. Since I'm so flush with cash, that's not really going to be an issue. Hey, I'm finishing up with the shade remains that I've gathered. I went ahead and gathered 200 of the shade remains, made some pyre logs, and I just snagged 51 fire making. Honestly, it's probably the only fire making level we will get in this region. I do want to focus on some agility, some hunter as well, and of course some crafting, since I can actually do that. And I actually think I might be able to complete Darkness of Hollowvale. I believe that is the quest that lets me go back and forth between the two temple trekking areas. And last time I was in this region, I didn't really have the stats to be able to complete that quest, but now I do. So hopefully I actually can be able to do that. I'm pretty sure that I can. Alrighty, we are officially done with the shade remains. Honestly, not too bad. Out of 195 burned, I ended up with 142 keys. Really, I'm just looking for the chaos runes here. I don't really care what else we get. The mithril bars will be nice. Actually, we'll be able to make a mithril axe, but I don't think I'll actually be able to make arrowheads. No, so we will do some temple trekking for sure to make some of those steel arrowheads for Arams if we roll barrows. Hopefully we roll barrows, because Actually, now that I'm thinking, it might honestly be better for me to do temple trekking for silver bars. It might be faster crafting experience instead of world hopping. I'll have to check all that out. I was able to buy a lot of crafting stuff in the last region we were in because there was a crafting shop, so I'll have to see. We'll check that out. I do have law runes and earth runes in the air staff, so I can actually teleport to my house and withdraw my magic gear if we do end up needing to train magic at all, but I did forget about that for a little bit, so that is nice to remember. Not a very successful attempt in regards to Chaos Runes on the first one, but I did forget that we could get an Amulet of Defense, and since I can't get any Cosmic Runes in this region, not with what we've got at the moment, that is going to be our best in slot Amulet for now. Okay, so I just got done. Honestly, I haven't been paying attention to the Chaos Runes, but it's been super hit or miss. I'm really hoping we are above 300. So let's go ahead and deposit everything here. We are at 316. Honestly, I would have felt a little more comfortable at 400, but I do think we will be okay at 316. And if we have enough time later on in the region, I might grab some more. But for now, I'm feeling pretty good about the amount of Chaos Runes that we have if we roll barrows. As far as everything else that we got 12 gold bars, 8 amulets of defense plus the one that I'm wearing, so that is pretty nice. We got a little bit of cash up there, and then we got 27 mithril bars, which is actually really, really nice. And I got a bunch of other stuff, honestly not too useful for this region, but we did end up with the Chaos Runes that I wanted. There are 2 steps of this quest over in Misthalin. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to complete the Darkness of Hollow Vale, but at least I got all the parts done that I could to get us up to the part where we have to go over to Misthalin, so that is fine. I'm going to work on, like, maybe some diary tasks while I'm here. Probably just kill one of these werewolves next. And then I think I'm going to focus on some hunter for a little bit, and then work on buying some crafting supplies. Alright, this salamander is going to give us a 45 hunter. Absolutely beautiful. The goal is 47. That way if I roll desert, I can actually hunt the orange salamanders out there. But realistically, I do just kind of want to get 50, just so I can have a nice even number on the account. After I am done with this, I am going to start the crafting grind. I'm going to start world hopping over charters and buying molten glass supplies. And here we are with 50 hunter. We can now catch eclectic implings. Very, very nice. And honestly, even though these only require 29 hunter, I still felt like this was pretty fast. I think it was around 40,000 hunter experience an hour, so that is really nice. I'm gonna keep one of these bad boys. I always was like really partial to the salamanders, but they were always so bad. But I did just see they came out with a new one in Valmore, which I didn't even realize. But I don't know, I always just really liked using them from back in the day when they came out. I don't know why. Hey, there we are. All of the crafting supplies finally collected. It took us a little bit, but not too long. This honestly shouldn't take us too long with the furnace being right over here to knock out 60 crafting. And there we are with a 60 crafting. Honestly, super, super nice. I can now start making green dragon hide stuff, which could be important, you know, in the future when we roll wilderness. If I do have some thread and needle, it is potentially something that I can upgrade my ranging equipment to. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do now. I still have a lot of time left in the region, and maybe I will work on some smithing with temple trekking, maybe mining. I'm not entirely sure. Just got done collecting the rest of the keys for this region. This should 100% be enough for the Chaos Runes if we do end up rolling barrows. We're about 16.5 hours in. This will probably take like 30 to 40-ish minutes to run through all these keys, and then I might do a little bit of agility, maybe get us up to 55, and then maybe return back to Hunter. I was dead on with the 30-minute estimation here, and I got a lot more Chaos Runes this time around. So that's nice. Definitely have enough there. Got some mithril bars I'll use before we go ahead and wrap this region up. Not really anything else that's super useful. Got some silver bars as well I can go ahead and use. Gonna sell these lantern lenses, and I think I'm just gonna work on 55 agility and see where we're at with time. And of course I need to prep barrows in case that is our region, so that's the plan for right now. Okay, I am finishing up agility. We managed to snag 51 marks of grace, and there we are with 55. That was my little goal. We cannot use a stepping stone by the Misthalin docks, although we have not rolled that region at all. So alright, so for the boss breakdown, boom, we've got the 2, of course. We've got rates, and we've got barrows. So I am hoping that we can get barrows. So let's just go ahead and switch over to our chunk map here. And as you can see before, we are using the same map, boom, from all the bosses that we've rolled. Hopefully we can roll barrows again, but let's just go ahead and full send it here and see what boss I end up getting. I'm praying it's barrows. I really, really am. I'm so hoping that it is. Oh, yes! Woo! Oh, thank goodness. Oh, okay. I should be able to do this. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. I was gonna be really upset if all the cash that I grinded out in the last region was for nothing. And now I have these marks of grace, so maybe I can actually use them to get another piece of graceful in the near future, but that makes me feel very, very good. I am going to go prep barrows, and then I'm going to spend the rest of the time doing some hunter. Maybe I can get to like 55? I honestly have no idea, but I will see. Okay, well, that did not take as long as what I expected. There we are, the 55 hunter. That was the goal. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and do barrows now. And if I succeed, I'm pretty much just going to do barrows until I run out of chaos runes. And if I fail, well, then of course we fail the region. And we're going to drop everything at the end of the 24 hours. There's not really anything that I can do here like I was able to do in the last region where I could buy something with everything that I had to drop and sell for the account. So everything will just get sold, which would be super unfortunate, and dropped. So hopefully we can succeed. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and withdraw one of my magic sets from here. I think it's in this one, but I've got everything pretty much ready to go. Yeah, it's definitely going to be this one. We'll just go ahead and take. That way I at least have some magic gear. Don't have any range gear, so Aram's is really the one that I am a little worried about, especially with the Barrows brothers now having a weakness to air. I'm less concerned about Carol's this time around and more concerned about Aram. Alright, I'm gonna start off using melee on Aram's. We have the spec, okay, 12 damage there. Alright, 10 damage there. Oh, that's nice. 11 damage there and a level up, and we'll switch over to range now. And we already got Aram's halfway down, so I'm feeling very, very good about it now. I do believe it still is just better for me to be using the yew short bow with the steel arrows over the dragon dagger. But we definitely should be able to clear this out, go restore our prayer, and then try Carol. Although we're not really hitting. I think last time I did this, I had a crossbow. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that I did because I carried it over from Falador. So that was just like a little bit better of ranging equipment for us. And yeah, I'm definitely going to go have to restore my prayer, which is completely fine. Alright, that is Aram's down. And I honestly think I should be okay with these having the air weakness now, which honestly I really like that they're tweaking the combat system. I know they've called it a rework, but it is nice that they have basically increased the damage that all the magic spells can do up to their counterparts. I absolutely love that. And now stuff actually has elemental weaknesses, which is really nice. And that is Carol's down very easy. Alright, I'm just going to continue on over here to Guffin's. We were able to take out Carol so quickly. I think that honestly I should be able to take Guffin's out before my prayer runs out. I don't really see that being an issue, and I'm really just not used to hitting a 17 or even 18 with a beautiful wind bolt here, but thanks to the rework that they did, that is now possible. So after this one, I'm going to find whatever tunnel is actually my tunnel into the crypt, and I'm going to do exactly what I did last time. Force spawn the remaining brothers into the crypt. Oh, we just healed for a 23. That's not good. Alright, let's go ahead and put this on, and then I can just, like, run around. I figured he might heal, but not for a 23. Dang. Alright, there we go. Guthins is now dead. Alright, we have force spawned Varrock. Very nice. Almost immediately. My tunnel ended up being Darok, so it's a good thing I didn't try to do him. One, because my prayer actually ran out, and that would have been an absolute disaster. I probably actually would have gotten one hit, and then we would have lost. So it's a good thing that I didn't do that. Let me go ahead and take off this defender. I've already killed one skeleton, and this should be smooth sailing from here. Honestly, I'll probably be able to get maybe 2 more Barrows runs done, as long as we successfully complete this one. So that would be pretty nice. Maybe I can actually snag an item. Okay, we have spawned Darok. I am not going to worry about this skeleton that is on me, because I just don't want to accidentally misclick and get absolutely slapped. So just going to focus on him, and he is going down pretty quickly. I'm also not taking any damage at all from the skeleton. We just got hit there. And then we only have one more brother to force spawn Torag, and then we will be in the clear to loot the chest and maybe get a Barrows item on this account. So that would be really nice. And there is Darok down. Absolutely beautiful. Just ran through the door and immediately spawned him. Honestly, love to see it. This is going to be very nice. And now I actually have like a teleport out of here, so I don't have to run all the way back out once I get over there. Of course, I do have to recharge my prayer. That is going to take a little bit of a walk, but that will be fine. I am very, very excited. Hopefully we can actually get like an item. I'm not honestly really expecting one, because this will be the actual like second time we have successfully looted Barrows. I ran through, I think, the first time here just to reset the rooms, just so I didn't have to fight Arams or Carol down here. But that is it. We are at the potential that I want to be at. So our door is right here. So let me go over here, and we will be good to loot. Is there an item that I like really want? Honestly, not really. Like a piece of defensive equipment would be really nice. I am really close to having the levels for it. But we did not get anything really that good at all. Just some mine runes. Enough to replenish the chaos runes that we used. So for the rest of the time in this series, for this episode, I am now just going to do Barrows. We have successfully completed the region. So that is really, really nice. That will be 5 permanent bank slots unlocked. That is amazing. I am very excited about that. Hopefully we can actually snag something though. And from here on out, I'm just going to show the Barrows loot, because I've already completed the boss. Y'all don't need to see all of that. Alrighty, no Carol's killed here this time. I didn't feel like resetting. Ooh, 155 death runes. I will 100% take that. Time for another Barrows loot. This time, no Arams. Oh, we get some bolt racks and some more death runes. So, definitely love the death runes. I'm using those against Carol. Got another successful completion of all the Barrows brothers here. And we get some more runes. Nothing too exciting. Man, I've gotten Arams and Carol tunnels so many times when I can get other tunnels. There we are with chest number 7 completed. And I'm going to try and sneak one more out before we roll our next region. Okay, time for our last Barrows loot of this region. Alright, not too bad, you know, I'll take it. 8 chests completed. I think we did 6 this time around, so not too shabby. We will definitely be able to start utilizing Barrows a lot more next time we come into the region. Just have to get some Chaos Runes, and then we'll definitely be able to do it, because I can make pretty much everything here. And I was able to do it with just the equipment that we had. I don't think that the full adamant really helped that much, to be completely honest. I'm going to go ahead, get everything configured, and we're going to go ahead and roll the next region. Alright, let's go ahead and look at our bank here. 2.58 mil. That's honestly a lot more than what I thought it was going to be. Got a lot of buckets from doing our crafting. I did chop off some salve shards while we were down there, so is something we might be able to make. Over 1,000 Chaos Runes now, about 120 Blood Runes, 300 Deaths, 16 Mithril Axes, and not really anything else, to be completely honest with you. I don't really know where all the value is coming from, if I'm being completely honest. I guess some of the runes. But yeah, that is it for the bank. So let's go ahead and roll our region. Okay, we are at our chunk picker, and we pretty much have everything at our disposal. As much as I want to train Slayer, I really don't want to roll Wilderness right now with how much cash we have. I think anywhere else would be alright. I also don't really want to roll Karamja either with how much cash we have. Can't really think of anything off the top of my head that I could use it on, but anywhere else I would be more than happy to roll. So let's just go ahead, pick a chunk, and see what magical goodness we end up getting. We got Karamja. Oh, okay. Well, this is the first time that I'm coming here. I believe that I'll be able to complete the questline to get into Shiloh Village, so that will be really nice. I guess I can always buy feathers. I know for a fact that we are not going to complete fight caves in this region. That is just not going to happen. I don't have any prayer potions. I don't really have any equipment to do it. And I don't feel like flinching the entire thing for like 12 hours. That just doesn't seem like fun content to watch, and also doesn't seem like fun content for me to record. So it's probably, I'm just going to try and get as much done in this region. We'll probably just end up doing like some fishing, some cooking, some mining, and some crafting while we're here, because there are the gem rocks down there. But let's go ahead and go over everything that we accomplished in this region. So when we came in, we had completed 56 quests, and we were able to complete 2 more. So we have now completed 58 out of 165 quests. We only had 95 quest points when we came in, and we are now up to 99 quest points. When we came into this region, we had 1,236 total level, and we are up to 1,269 for a total gain of 33 total levels. And when we came into the region, we had pretty much 6.8 million experience, and we are leaving with 7,321,000, which is a net of 523,000 experience gained in this region. Honestly, not too shabby. I really didn't do that much in this region, so that's pretty nice. And of course, I just want to say a special thank you to the channel members. We have Sir Otterman at the 3rd Age tier, Tom at the Crystal tier, and then we have Father Duo, Liz Lemon, and Lane B at the Master tier. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I do have an announcement to make for those of you that have stuck around towards the end. I will be taking the entire month of August off. It is my birthday month. I am pretty much going to be traveling every weekend to shows for my business to set up and sell basically all the stuff that I've been doing. Accumulated a lot of stuff, and these will be some of the first shows that I'll be going to this summer, so I'm really excited to do that. So I'm going to be taking the month off. The weekend is really when I get a lot of playtime in, and the shows happen over the weekend. And to be honest, I've uploaded pretty much every 2 weeks to almost every week before I started this series for 4 years, and I feel like I need to take a break because I'm starting to get burnt out. So I really just want to have that time to just sort of decompress and not have to worry about editing or sending out thumbnails and getting the work in that I need to for the series. I'm still going to be playing over the month of August. I'm just not going to be editing and having to do any of that stuff. So I really appreciate the support that you guys have given me. Thank you so much. I will be making the return in September. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully you guys are understanding about me taking a month off. I really just am going to be way too busy to try and keep up with everything, and I got to make some cuts somewhere. Again, thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it, and I will see all of you guys in the next upload. Thanks so much for watching.